Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Fan Art Friday. In this video I'm drawing Saitama from One Punch Man. Over the weekend I finally got around to watching it, and I ended up watching all 12 episodes in a row. I absolutely loved it, and it's a really funny, really funny anime show based around this hero who can defeat any monster in one punch. It sounds really simple, but it actually comes with a lot of frustration on his part, where he really wants to find a fight that's kind of worthy and doesn't just take one punch. It's really funny, and I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And as always, if you have any drawing suggestions, then feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to read through them, and hopefully I'll pick yours for next week's video. For the outlines of this drawing, I used a number 8 Pigma Micron pen that's 0.5mm. This works really well when you want to create the thick lines and the thin lines in a kind of dynamic kind of drawing like this. For the colouring of this drawing I used Copic Markers, and for the skin tones I used pinkish white and pale grape. I used the pinkish white for the most part, and then I added some extra shading around the sides with the pale grape. And then for the darker shading around one side of the face I used Lipstick Natural. This works really well and blends really well with the previous markers. It has a really nice tone to it. And then I added some extra shading with the cool grey markers, specifically the cool grey number 3 and the cool grey number 7. And then for the highlights around the edges of his face, and the top of his head and in his eyes, I used a Uni-ball Signo broad pigment ink white pen, and this works really well for opaque white highlights. And then for the shading of his cape, I used the same grey markers again, them being the cool grey number 3 and the cool grey number 7. And then after that, for the yellow of his top, I started off by adding a layer of canary yellow, and added some extra outlines around the edges with acid yellow. And then for the shading of his top I used something a little bit different than I usually would, and that was Lipstick Natural. I also added some cool grey markers over the top of that to help define the shape, and add some darker shading around the right side. Then for the colouring of his fist I used Crimson, and added some darker colouring with Cardinal. Also added some extra shading with the cool grey markers. They are really awesome for adding shading over the top. And then I added the extra highlighting with the highlighter pen to just add some kind of give the kind of reflective surface that you'd expect on a glove. And finally I added a blue background with a process blue marker, and added some kind of lightning effects with the highlighter pen over the top. I think this gives kind of a nice effect of showing how much power Saitama has. Overall, this drawing took about 3 hours to complete, and please let me know what you think in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I always enjoy reading your comments and finding out your drawing suggestions, so please leave them below as well. If you enjoy videos like this, then make sure you're subscribed, and any likes or shares are hugely appreciated, and it really means a lot to me. It helps the channel out so much. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram and see progress photos throughout the week, then check out the links down in the description box below. And once again, thank you so much for the support on this channel. It really means a lot to me, and I always look forward to uploading these videos. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all soon.